I've been so busy building that I forgot to share the journey and the story. So I'm going to be going backwards over the next couple of days, weeks, months, I don't know, to show you exactly what we have been doing here in downtown Phoenix. First, let me take you to the thread. Look at the thread. Look at the thread. This is my friend. Wait, let me show you my friend right here. Let's start over. This is my friend. His name is Hank the Hanger. Isn't he so cute? So let me take you inside. So we started this up there. We started this thrift shop as a pop-up inside of the studio. And if you've ever been to downtown Phoenix to see what we've been up to, we run production up there, audiobooks and podcasts, and our team who does amazing 100, 200, 400, 500, 700 people events around the world. We work out of this space, out of another space down on 2nd Street, and then we just acquired a building that's about 16,000. We acquired a building a year and a half ago that's 16,000 square feet on Van Buren. But here, this was a pop-up. And I'll tell you one day how we got started on this. So I kept getting asked by the county or the city, you know, like, why don't you guys do more in the local community? And I was like, well, all of our clients fly in. But then we walked into a thrift store one day and saw that people had lost their minds on what it meant to be a thrift shop and to just care about the community. They were charging like $50 for a shirt, and I was like, what in the whole hell? If I wanted to pay $50 for a shirt, I would take my butt straight to Nordstrom. So then we as a team our engineers came up with an idea of building a thrift shop. Here we are. So the thrift shop is actually not open right now, but I'm going to take you inside of what is probably the most exciting part. So we ran this pop-up upstairs for about about 8 months. We ran it for about 8 months. Then this space, we finally decided to come downstairs, down this space. And what's really cool is that we're probably in the most popular building in downtown Phoenix. Yes, period. But then it got even more exciting because after we put all these clothes here together, look at all these cool clothes. And these plants, look at this. It says, buy me. Look how cute. So after we put all of these cool things in place, we decided we wanted to redefine what thrift was. We wanted the average person to be able to understand that it's about building community. It's really about building community, pushing community forward so the average person can come in here with $20 and buy something. But I needed the model to make a little bit more sense for us at scale. So after we established a thrift, look how cool this is. This is an official NFL Cardinals thing. I know, horrible jersey. I don't know what you call it. But then we started building this. So this over here was actually just a closet. It was a tiny behind closet. It was a closet like this. Let me show you this. Look, we're in the back of the house now. Okay. So it was a closet like this. Now we're using this for storage. It was a closet like this, and over here was thick walls and a kitchen for a condominium that used to use this as a showroom. So we spent a lot of money and time. We went and we did construction to get to this wall. We found this window. We also found this other window. This is the fitting room. Okay, I'm really having too much fun. We built these custom racks. See that? We welded custom racks because we're amazing, actually, because we're crazy. But then this was just a closet. I cannot tell you how much I have learned as a CEO building a kitchen. From 3 compartment sinks to prep sinks, hand washing sinks, picking out tile, finding pieces. This costs $800. This one machine costs $900. This sink costs almost $1,000. It's crazy. We're not done yet, but we built this counter from scratch. Oh, there go Matt. Matt's working on some software, and I'm probably annoying him and pissing him off, but he's like so deep in thought. Then we put these cool sinks down. We started purchasing equipment, all types of things, fridges. But my whole point is that, look, Then we went to this house that was being torn down in Scottsdale. The house was born in the 1960s. But we went to this house and I pulled all of this wood myself. I pulled all this wood myself from the house, but then Matt, mastermind, look at this artwork, boy. Look at that. Matt's a whole beast. Look at that. Then don't play with this. Bought granite or quartzite. This cost me like $1,000 or something. I don't remember. You buy this per slab, but we built this entire kitchen. And as I stand here today, not only am I proud as I still try to navigate permits and approvals and letter of occupancies, but in a short period of time, we will be baking full-fledged food there. We'll also be making Cuban coffee, café con leches. There's something to be said about making a decision to do it all when it just makes no sense. This morning, as I wait for the contractor to get here, it's 8 in the morning and he's late, which is okay. I thought I'd use this opportunity because he's here to talk about the lights. We gotta move these lights. I gotta move these to the back. All new pendants are going here, and all of this thrift goes in the back. So the thrift shop will be in the back, and up here will be tables, chairs, cafe. But I'm running into some issues with the floor that we put down in a drain. And yesterday I was really angry about it. I was like, oh God, this cannot be happening. But then I said to myself, you know what? Not that it's okay or it'll all be okay. It was more of making up my mind that I was made for this. And even though it feels like I'm about to go into another storm because we have night school coming, we have a handful of really cool projects and events that we're working on. We have 3 new employees who start working in this week upstairs. I felt a level of gratitude because I get the opportunity to try out ideas and I get to try out things. And I thought about all the people who had ideas who couldn't be a part of an idea. They couldn't add to an idea. They just had to sit back and be quiet, or they had to stay still and be quiet. So instead of focusing on all the things we don't have today and everything that's not working, I woke up this morning with 5 hours of sleep and I said, you know what? I am more than grateful because I get to do this. I get to be a part of this. I get to be part of an amazing team that fuels my soul. I get to interact and find humans that are like me and have different skills. I get to be part of the conversation in the 5th largest city in the United States. I get to help a lot of people still around the world silently. I get to work with someone who makes me laugh and makes me whole all the time. I work closely with Matt Gill, and that is a gift all in itself. I have a husband who still loves me and supports all of my crazy blank ideas and things that I'm going to venture into. Even if I sell the couch, he's still going to stay married to me, which is shocked. 16 years. I have 3 girls who who swing the bat bigger in their life, who were slated to just not be here. When you wake up and you make a list of all the things you're grateful for and everything that is working and everything that's great, everything that's not working becomes insignificant. That's it.